There we go, y'all. It's the moment we've been waiting for. We have two different kinds of biscuits we're going to be looking at right now. And with us today, Diana Arias, you're with Don Strange of Texas. And look at this. This is probably one of the most spectacular things I've ever been a part of. Oh. Look at that. Oh my goodness. There you go.
Big pile of biscuits.
And we'll just put some extra on you right on top,
there
right?
You go.
But thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure.
And you actually have a really easy recipe for biscuits that you're going to be sharing with us. And it's not just biscuits, though. You actually brought some brisket with you. That was the item we had hidden earlier, right?
That's right.
So and this one right here has a peach and a jalapeno jam, which is kind of like our Cinco de Mayo celebration, right?
That's right.
So what's the first thing we do? How do we make the biscuits?
You're going to help me make them?
Yep.
All right. We're going to take a couple of cups of self-rising flour.
And self-rising is important, right?
Well, for this recipe, you don't have to, but it already has the baking powder and the salt in there.
Okay.
So that's why you're doing it. So it's really, really easy.
And then I have this right here, and this is just
frozen butter.
Frozen butter.
This is the kind of little tip, and just grate it.
And grate the whole thing.
That way, grate the whole
All right, yeah, there you go. Different than grating cheese, right? Yeah, a little bit different texture.
It'll already be easier to crumble up and mix into the flour because you don't want to handle it a lot.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
To get the gluten going there.
Yeah, and you don't really want to get your fingers all over it like I'm doing right now, right?
You're doing great. You're doing great.
I feel like my fingers are
So it's a half a cup of butter there, frozen.
And you can just because of that, well, you have to put the whole half cup on there.
Yeah,
but
there you go.
And that's what it looks like afterwards. Now you have to mix it up.
Yeah, you can just really gently mix it up. You don't want to just incorporate the flour a little bit. And then we're going to put in our buttermilk. You want to use a really
And you can
nice
see the recipe right there on the screen. We're also going to have the recipe on eldereats.com and a little bit here, just coming up shortly. Right, a little bit of buttermilk, and you mix that up.
Just until it's moistened.
Okay, so until everything's kind of covered in a little bit there.
The least amount you handle it, the better. The softer biscuit.
Oh, that's a good tip. So you don't really want to mess with it too much, right?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to keep kind of, what do you think? You tell me, you're the professional here.
I think
Are we getting there?
I think just a tad
more. A little bit more milk, why not?
Yeah.
And now, Don Strange of Texas Catering, you guys do catering for all different kinds of events and things like that. So talk to me a little bit about that while we're mixing this up. What kind of specialty items can you offer for catering?
Well, we create culinary experiences, and we've been in business for over 70 years. You're mixing it a little too much there.
Yeah, you know these things. You've been in business for a long enough time to know. I was over mixing the biscuits there.
Yeah,
okay,
it's like
perfect.
We're going on.
Right.
But we do a lot of smoked meats here, just very gently pat it together.
Okay.
A lot of smoked meats using a lot of Texas products. Quail,
that looks delicious.
venison. It's all done in-house.
Ooh.
And we bring it to your home, your museum, a
event or anything
gala,
like that? Cool.
all sorts of things, cocktail parties.
So we have it kind of assembled. Oh,
yeah.
Like that. Just come clean it up after me. Yeah, just kind of do it the right way.
So we're just going to pile it, just gently fold it over.
The folding is important, right?
Yeah, because it creates the flakiness.
And that's that's one of the secrets is the folding technique then.
Right, and we just
punch it out?
Punch it together with whatever size you want.
So you would punch it out right here.
But don't twist.
Okay, so don't
twist.
Oh, I just twisted.
It
But you'd punch it out, and then you're going to put it onto this pan over here. Now, when it comes out, you actually have right here, like in this skillet, you have a final product as well as over here. I'm going to grab this one. Would you like one of these as well?
Of course.
Here you go. Yeah. And you guys can actually get the recipe, like we said, on Elder Eats, and we're going to keep eating, and we'll be right back to say goodbye. We're going to keep eating some brisket.
Put some brisket
put some brisket on there.
Okay, pile it up. There you go.
Thank you so much for watching Elder Eats today, and thank you so much to Don Strange of Texas and Diana Arias for being out here. The recipe we showed you right here was actually for this biscuit that's going to make this one in the skillet. This is a different recipe, but you can head on over to eldereats.com where we're going to have links to all the recipes, all this delicious food. Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
Don't you I'm going to eat this sandwich, y'all. We have a brand new episode coming up next Thursday at 1:30, and of course, brand new episodes of SA Live starting next week.